Hi guys, welcome to Becky B Tarot. We are going to do a pick-a-pile reading today. This pick-a-pile reading is going to be on your situation and what your guides want to talk to you, want to say about it. We've got 3 piles. I'm just holding it now with my hand. I'm going to set you up in 1 second. But our 3 piles are number 1, which is this. Right. So some of these crystals, 2 of these crystals are from. I've got these really great candles. They're by the Witchy. Someone bought them for my birthday, and they're so amazing. And they come with crystals in them. You've got one that's the sun, the lovers, and the star. Love them, but they came with crystals in them, and I don't know what they are. So yeah, so we've got this one. It's like blue with light blue and white through it. That's pile 1, lovely. Pile 2, selenite, love selenite. And pile 3 is this really stunning. It's like lilac or really, really pale blue. I really like this one. I feel drawn to pile 3 out of these 3, so hopefully there'll be some messages in there for me. But those are the piles, so I'll quickly let you choose your piles. And now let's set you up for the reading. Sorry, my son broke my little tripod thing, so I have to like bodge it up now. One sec, guys. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay. Right, so I've already pre-shuffled and done the piles. I'm going to try and remember. I know once I get going in channel, sometimes I forget. I'm gonna do a self-care card for each pile at the end. And if I feel like we want to clarify anything, I'm gonna use Mystic Moon's Twin Flame deck. But the decks I'm using today are the Sacred Self-Care. Love this. This is one of my newest decks. They're really cool. Love this. We're using the Moonology. Messages from your guides. And Work Your Light. Okay. Okay, let's get going. So, it's a bigger pile. What's your situation? And what do your guides want to say about your situation? Pile 1 is this lovely blue striped crystal. So let me jot it down. Pile 1. Okay. Let's go. Pile 1. Right. Okay. I cannot wait to move so I can set up my bigger desk and get rid of this one. Okay. First off the bat, this is to do with a toxic relationship. It won't be all love, romantic relationships for everyone. As you take this one how it resonates, guys. Please bear with me if I'm a little bit need to take a minute. I am 4.5 months pregnant. It's definitely affected me. I've been told by a few people that things are going to be blocked up for me, and I'm actually going to go like blank for a week. The week that I have my baby, and then when I come back, I'm going to come back stronger than ever with my gifts. So yeah, it's a bit wild. So bear with me. It might take, if I go quiet, I'm just channeling or trying to reach it. I do my best. Okay, so this is definitely to do with a relationship. Might not be romantic for everyone. Take it how it resonates. We've got your beliefs are your right. Follow the golden rule. Release a toxic relationship. So straight off the bat, I'm feeling you've been caught up in some kind of right. For some people, it's going to be an actual relationship. For other people, I feel like this is just a cycle. It's a toxic cycle, or the way you go into relationships is toxic because of your shadow work. There's healing work that needs to be done. So they're saying what you believe is true like deep down within, it is your right to believe that. Like, you believe that you really want to get married and you deserve an amazing prince that's gonna, or king, that's gonna come in, make that happen, and that's what you believe, and that's what you deserve. Follow the golden rule. With this card, I always get, you know, like the Wizard of Oz, and it's the golden path. I always get that you've got to follow the divine path and let the energy flow. Don't get freaked out and try and control things and block yourself off. Like, you've got to follow it. You've got to follow the path and trust it. So when something's going wrong, don't freak out. Just trust it. And then release toxic relationships. So I feel like there's two groups here. One of you guys have just come out of a relationship or a connection or some kind of toxic cycle, or some of you are still moving through the energy of releasing it. 555 and o'clock, which is change. Yes, we've got take time to breathe out, hold your vision, balance spirituality and practicality. Your hard work is paying off and a win-win outcome is forecast. So straight off the bat from this, I get it, you've got to breathe. I feel like it's been a lot even for the ones that haven't quite got out yet. It's been a lot. It's been playing on your mind. A connection or a way or a trait or whatever this toxic cycle is getting to you. It's like you're aware of it. You've reached a point where you're becoming aware of it, but you're still getting caught up in it, in that web, and that's what you've got to work through. Take time, relax. For people that have got out, now you're in that moment where the energy's still coming out from you, and you feel a bit lost and a bit, you know, if you've been with someone a while and now you're on your own, it's a bit like, what the fuck, even though you know they're wrong for you, but there's a part of you that just wants them back because you're feeling needy, you know. Saying just breathe, let the energy flow. I just heard 2 weeks, so everyone's going to be feeling a lot better in 2 weeks' time regarding this situation. Hold your vision, that vision that you have in your mind of where you're supposed to be or how you want to be treated. Hold it, keep it there. That's what you are going to get, that's what you deserve to get, and that's what you will get. Just don't lose that. Don't settle. Don't lose it, okay? Work hard. With this, I'm getting actually, well, balancing your spirituality and practicality is a big thing, but I'm getting, you just need to relax and get your energy balanced out because you're a bit off and not grounded. Your hard work is paying off. Every step, every lesson, every move, every tiny bit of healing, every time you make a decision for you and you self-love, you are one step closer. And sometimes it feels like you do so much on yourself, so much work, and then something knocks you and you're like, holy, are you fucking kidding me? Like, now I'm in this situation. I thought I had like gone through this and learnt this. They're saying, they promise you, like, it is paying off. Just because you can't see the bigger picture, they can. They know where you're going, what you're headed to. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. And then we've got the scales here. So we're trying to balance our energy here. And then at the end, we've got balanced, equal, even scales. Everything's going to balance out. You're going to be feeling a lot better in 2 weeks. So with these cards, we've got wait, postpone, pause, say no, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher, and the ever unfolding rose, which is cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So with the no, I'm getting no. You've seen it now. You've seen either the relationship, the toxic relationship for what it is, or the toxic trait cycle for what it is. No, you're not going back. You're not returning to it. Certainly not anytime soon. Obviously, everyone's on different paths. People can go away and heal for a year and then come back together, and it can be an amazing relationship. But what I'm saying for now, it's a no. Pause. Balance yourself out. Postpone. Don't get pulled in by your emotions and your shadow work. Relax. Let it all balance out. You're being pulled and called by the divine. Where are you being pulled and called to? Work on grounding yourself and figure that out. Where am I being pulled to? Not my emotions that are making me panic and make me freak out. Where am I? Sit with yourself. Where am I being pulled to? You are being pulled to release. This is what's been happening. And then they're just, with this card, the Sisterhood of the Rose, it's just showing, you see this person's holding like their heart chakra around their heart, and the divine light's coming out and it's around her head. And then we've got a load of people behind, and that's, to me, it's like your spirit guides, and this is you. Work with yourself, trust that you have all the beauty in the world in you. You have all the devotion you need. You are an amazing person. You're going to get where you need to be. And the ever unfolding rose, which is the card that I always fucking get, it is just always unfolding, and you're not in control. Well, you are a bit in control, but let's not get into that. But you know, it's all unfolding. Just let it unfold. Let the towers happen. Let the deconstruction happen, because it's for a reason. Just don't fight against it. Sorry, I think there's a kid outside banging. It's fucking annoying. Oh, they might be fixing that gate, actually. I'm gonna shut the window, hang on. Hold on, because that's annoying. 1 second, guys. I don't know, there's some bird doing some shit in the bin shed. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, so let's pull the... okay, they want me to do twin flame ones first. This is pile 1, please. Oh, okay. Yes. Well, that makes complete sense, doesn't it? We've got fear, and then we've got healing. And this... Shh, sun love! Stop. Sorry, sun love's at the window. Whoever's banging out there, she don't like it. So, with the fear, this is your shadow work, and your... You see this person's like... What I'm getting is this person's out facing the window, and then you've got like hands clawing. It's all dark. What I'm getting is this person's scared to turn around and walk to the walk to the unknown. Here they're looking at the window, even though there's a net and there's a window and it's not great and someone's clawing at them. They're still facing that way. They need to turn around and come this way and head towards their healing, which is what you are going to do. If you haven't started, you are going to, or if you've started, you're working through it. Underlining was purge. That's what we're doing. You're going to shed those tears and purge out all this energy. And then finally, for your self-care, these are new, so they're still like sticky. You know what I mean? They stick to each other. I need them to be battered up a bit. Pile 1, please. Oh, more. One more. I'll take the top one because they're all stuck together. A good glance and see family, so maybe spend time with a family, or make sure you're chatting away to your family if you're close with them. Okay, flow like water. That's what we're saying. You've got to let the energy flow, okay? Flow with it. You're going to balance out and you're going to get to your healing. You're just working through some karmic stuff and shadow work at the minute. Also, drink a shit ton of water all the time, please, not tap water. And if you do swim, swimming's great, especially for your energy. Ground yourself. We've already said that, haven't we? You definitely need to ground yourself and ground your energy at the minute. So walks in nature, literally put your feet in dirt or in the garden, sit in front of a tree, ground your energy, meditate. Create art. Now, this isn't just painting and drawing. Art is in any format. So if that's just listening to music and like headphones in and doing what you've got to do, just get creative in any way you can to focus your energy as well onto it being creative. And then rest. Massive part of when you're doing shadow work and you're trying to balance out your energy is rest. So make sure you're getting sleep, having naps. Just work with yourself, okay, guys? But yeah, you're going to be feeling better within 2 weeks, definitely. Okay. That was pile 1. Pile 2, selenite. Let's drop you down. Pile 2. Okay. Sorry about me, I feel a bit sick all of a sudden. This baby is trying to kill me from the inside out. Oh. Okay, into pile 2. I'm just going to say you again because the energy's feeling a bit Oh, and I've just remembered when I was pulling these cards for pile 2, I was getting quite anxious. So I don't know what's going on with the people that have... And I'm finding it hard to breathe, but since I've got to 4 months, I am finding it hard to breathe. But yeah, I don't know if that's part of it. Pile 2, selenite. Oh, you've got loads of numerology. Okay, if any of you guys are drinking, please chill out on the alcohol. I'm just going to say it's not helping you, okay? You need a bit of solitude, some alone time at the minute. My head is like... If you're mad, confused and anxious, you've got a lot going through your mind, or you're drinking to numb the pain, you need to stop. That was 1551 on the clock. Okay, pile 2. Pile 2, just breathe, okay? Trust your intuition. Death is an illusion. Patience is a virtue. Everyone has value. Okay, so there's something you're not trusting your intuition with, because there's some shadow work and illusions that you've created that are coming up. You've got shadow work that's coming up and you're creating illusions. It feels like paranoia. Like you're being paranoid. Like I'm getting a few different things, like paranoid that people are talking about you at work, or paranoid that like your partner fancies your friend, or like there's pure paranoia, and you're creating the illusion in your mind, and you need to chill the fuck out. You need to dig down to where your intuition is, not your fear, and trust your intuition. Patience is a virtue. You know, if something's gonna come out, don't go on the hump for it. Let it come, okay? Be patient. Let things take the process they're supposed to take. It's very hard, but it's surrendering. It's extremely hard, I know. But you got so much shit running through your head. It's actually hot. Like my mind is like, and my vision is just, and that's the thing. These illusions that you're creating are creating this fakeness, this fake world around you. Everyone has value. You have value to getting everything you deserve. You deserve it, but other people do as well. Everybody has value. You're not better than anyone else, and no one else is better than you. Also, what's coming through is that, you know, I'm getting like the death card in tarot, which is like an ending and end of a cycle, which moves into the new. Don't be scared of the death card. The death card is an end of an old cycle. Something's coming to an end, and now you're going into the new, the sun, the better, the happiness. Yeah, you just need to be patient with yourself and chill the fuck out, and don't drink if you're drinking. We've got, it's time to release negativity. Emotions are running high. Step out of your comfort zone. So before I move on with this, I actually think this is past. Like it's like something from the past is what's coming up and causing you to have these paranoia or these fears and these illusions and things that's in your mind, because there's some shadow work. There's some work from the past, something that happened from the past that's actually affecting you now. And it's coming up, like I say, it's for different situations for each people, but it's making your emotions run really high. You're trapped in it, and with the step out your comfort zone, I'm getting you've like trapped yourself in this, and you need to free yourself out, like free yourself up by stepping out of your comfort zone, like saying, do you know what? I can't control everything. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I might as well just enjoy and live in the moment for now, and I'll deal with things as and when they come. Some of you are either suffering with panic attacks, or you're just getting it's hard to breathe. It's a time to give rather than take. Confidence is your key to your success. Meditate and contemplate. Conclusions are within reach. And again, so this is, you're creating illusions, you're trying to find information, you're trying to control it, but you don't know everything, but you know you don't know, but you're trying to find everything, you're trying to control it too much, you need to relax. I just think you're trying to see things that aren't there. It's a time for you to just give, like, I just heard undermine, like, it's almost like you might be trying to play games with people because you're so wrapped up in this bullshit in your head that you're trying to play games and you do something this to see what they'll do, and then this and that, and it's all just bullshit. You're the person that's creating the bullshit. This is taking a lot of strength. You need to work through this, and it's going to take a lot of strength in you to work through this and be confident in your success, whether this be a relationship, a new relationship, or a new job, or something that you're doing that's different. You need to realise you are successful, and you can be successful at anything you do, whether this is a relationship or career or whatever. You possess the confidence, you possess the strength. Don't worry about anything else. You can do it. Meditation will really help you. If you don't meditate, just get yourself into a calm place. Find a time of day or whatever, whether you sit in a dark room with a candle or sit in front of a tree or go for a walk, like, get that calm place, because it's going to help you. And conclusions are within reach. It's all, at the minute, look at this card, you've got the moon, but there's some trees like slightly in the way to ruin that gorgeous view of that whole moon. And there's a few things, and conclusions are within reach. You know, you can just step through these and see the whole moon clearly. And that's what's going to happen, that's what's coming. Just chill the fuck out and let it flow. We've got trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, would you do it? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit? Okay, so trusting your path. You're not trusting your path at the minute. Like I'm saying, you're getting all wrapped up in fear and emotions and this, and you're not just having faith and trusting whether this is something you have to take a leap for and move and do, or if this is just you getting out your fucking head and not destroying something. Boundaries. You've got to put up the boundaries. I feel like with this card, I feel like you're absorbing a lot of, it's like not everybody's opinions, but you're taking bits and pieces of what other people have to say and compiling it all together and creating your own bullshit illusion. And this is why you need to stop. Go within. Trust your own intuition. How do you really feel? Not letting all this other shit in your head take over. Put everyone to the side. Stop. Get yourself together. How do I feel about this, or about a situation, or about this new career, or about taking this step? How do I feel about this relationship? Do I think this person's cheating on me? No. So why am I conjuring this up? Don't dim your light to fit in. How are you dimming your light? And in this picture, she's got her hands over her eyes. And I just feel this is you. Like, you're not seeing the truth. You're not piping up and being the real you when you should pipe up and say something, but you're saying things in order to see what other people say. Like, you're not being your true self, and that's what's causing all this rift. You're not seeing the success that you have in you and the potential you have to get to that success. It's all you. You're your own block. You're your own worst enemy. Let's see what they've got to say on the... Oh, I've got to open the window again now. I've got too hot. Hang on. Plus the fact that pile 2 is making me suffocate in their fear and anxiety. Whew. Right, let's see what's coming out in these ones. These are Mystic Moons. I think I said to him, I think these are just the Oracle. They were quite expensive, these ones. Mystic Moon Oracles, yeah. Love this. Right, Mystic Moon. Spirits, guides. What you got to say for pile 2? Fresh start. I just feel like this is just showing to me you growing. So we've got devotion. How devoted are you to yourself and knowing what you deserve and trusting yourself? Stuck. That you're stuck. We've clarified that. You're stuck on something. You're stuck on. you're stuck on being devoted to your shadows. Like you're stuck on being devoted to the old you. The answer is yes, but reverse. And I feel like the answer is yes. Like you can do and take and get to it, but it's reversed because you just don't believe it. Like whatever this is that you've got to do or know that you've got to do, or what's affecting you and ruining, or other people that are affecting you, stop. Like you're in control, yeah? You know what's best. Stop getting wrapped up in this high anxiety. And do you know why? Because you're going through a dark night of the soul. This is why this is hard. This is deep shadow work coming up for heal. And this is teaching you, it's settling, but and for some of you it might be that you've been settling in a relationship or whatever, but I'm getting, it's more your energy, like you settling your energy. You're going through the dark to learn to settle yourself and to settle when the darkness comes up, to settle it, to heal it and settle it, and know that that's just your mind and your past, and your shadow work is not real. And then we have patience underneath, and under that was mask. And I feel you are wearing masks. I feel like you're wearing a mask, you're not being your true self. I feel like you're just lost. But let's see what self-care's got to say. My advice to you would be, get yourself grounded, get a bit of solitude, get your head, like, you know, music, walks in nature, meditate, get your energy back on point, so you can really go within and get yourself together. I hate these mirrors, let's stick together. I'm taking the top one and that. Oh, come on, I don't want you to be stuck. Flow like water jumps, so please make sure you're staying hydrated. Yeah. Alone time, that's what we said. I feel like you need some alone time to just be you. Get some crystals, invest in some, okay? If you've got them, use them under your pillow, sit them around you, lay on the floor, light a candle, meditation. Pleasure. And look for the stars. So I'm getting a few things off the pleasure. What do you enjoy doing? What's your pleasure in life? Like, what is your pleasure at home? Like, what do you like to do? Do you like to, you know, if you're someone that plays around with makeup, is a makeup artist, then do that. Like, find your pleasure. Also, for some of you, I'm getting this is about you know, playing around with yourself and enjoying your pleasure. Work on that, because that's releasing energy, sorting yourself out. It helps release, and it's you're being in control, and it will release some built up sexual energy you've got. And then really at night, so we've got look to the stars. At night is quite, I haven't done it in a while, it's making me think I need to, you know, when you just look at the sky at night, it really puts your energy into a different vibration. I think that's going to help you get the clarity to what you need. Also, just if it's not just looking at the sky, just there's something about at night you're going to cut, like it's going to, the power behind you grounding yourself is going to be stronger at night. So whether that's like, it doesn't have to be in the middle of the night, just, you know, when it gets dark, work on yourself. We also had sing and massage. I don't feel hugely compelled to those, it was the top one, but music is always a massive part of healing and going within. And get a massage if you really want one. I think you should be on your own and working through your own energy. And if you do want to blow dry your hair and sing in a hairbrush, go for it. Go for it. What was that? I'm just getting like 2 to 4 months. So in 2 to 4 months, whatever you're high in anxiety about, or whatever's causing you all this rift, will be completely balanced out, and you'll be a lot more in control. So it's 2 to 4. Could be 2 to 4 weeks or 2 to 4 months. Okay. Pile 3, which is this gorgeous. I love this. Look at the colour. You can't really, it's not doing it justice. It's just so pretty, man. You can't see the stripes very well. I really want you to see them. Oh, you can kind of see them there. Gorgeous. Okay, pile 3. Oh, sorry, I gotta stretch. Right, out of that chaotic energy, into pile 3, please. I just saw, you know, like when people blow their fringe, it happens a lot in like Disney films where they're, yeah, I feel like something's just been achieved, or if it hasn't just, it's about to be, which is like, that was long, that was hard work. I feel like you've just released some kind of energy or something, and you're on to the next phase. And phase is the right word, I don't know why, but phase is the word. The next phase in the plan. Just saw someone climbing a ladder. They're tired, but they're climbing a ladder. Okay, let's do this. Right, we've got give without expectation, take responsibility for your actions. You are never alone, let go of your ego. This is something to do with someone or a situation that's kind of, okay, it's reached the end, but the end of this phase, this chapter. So for those of you that are dealing with like a relationship, it's come to an end and you're releasing it, but I feel like that's not the end. Like, it's going to come back around for some kind of unfinished business, whatever that be, whether it, you know, whether you have 2 months clear of each other and then you come back around and you decide to be friends, or you come back around and you decide to give it another go, or, you know, it just, it's the end of this phase. It's not the end forever. Yeah. Give without expectation. Do you know what I'm feeling like? I feel like you've tried to be really positive, even though you've been through a lot energetically recently with whatever the situation is. And for once, you've not been like snappy and aggy. I think you've tried to be like the positive one regarding whatever the situation is, or like the one that's nice. And you're feeling a bit like, well, fuck you, I've been nice all this time. I've been really positive about it. Well, not positive, but you've tried to be nice about it, and you're a bit fucked off because you feel like it's actually gone the other way. The other person or the other part of the situations, it's just not flowing the same on their part. Take responsibility for your actions in this situation. Do not just blame the other person or the other people. You need to accept your part that you've played, yeah, your role. So make sure you are taking time to reflect. I feel like because you've had such a hard time recently and it's been quite stressful and you have just worked through a lot of stuff, released some stuff, you felt quite alone over the past month, I'd say. You've felt very alone in this, but your guides are telling you you're not alone, you're never alone, we're there. We are here with you. So please don't feel that way. Let go of your ego. And this is when I'm saying, so your ego's been a bit like where you've been being really nice and now you're at a point where you know what, fuck you. But that's just you feeling a bit of like almost like rejection because you've been nice and someone else has been shit. That's just an example. And then you've jumped into your ego like, well, you can, fuck you, I'm never gonna be, do you know what I mean? No. You are nice because you are a nice, genuine, good person. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Don't get in your ego as well. The other person that's not being nice, or the other people that have not been nice, or been acting in the manner that you've been acting, they're in their ego, so don't join them. Don't step down to their level. Yeah? So we've got, what do you need to release? Nothing will come in this situation. Expect powerful change. And then we've got, bring love into the situation. We're reversed. So, what do you need to release? And I feel like this is just confirmation. I feel like you've already released it. You're just kind of balancing through and finishing off the energy, but for those of you that haven't, obviously, what do you need to release? Release it, please. And you know what I was saying earlier about this is just a phase of it. Like, it is going to come back around, whatever this is. And it's saying nothing will, like, stop trying to control it or keep it here for the minute. Nothing's going to come of it when it's like this. It needs to be released to kind of let it all balance out. And for if it's two people, they need to go, you've got things you need to do, they've got things they need to do. And then expect some serious change later on. Like I'm saying, at least I'm getting now Christmas trees. So it's at least Christmas or Christmas after Christmas, sorry. But right now, nothing can come of this. So don't try and force it, yeah? There is going to be powerful change. You just can't see it. It's blocked. You can't see the light and everything. This is all happening for you, okay? This is going the way it's supposed to go. Bring love into the situation is reversed, because I get two messages off this. Don't get, again, with you getting in your ego like, oh, well, fuck this, fuck whatever. For some people, I'm getting, if this was a relationship, it's like you knew it wasn't real love because it wasn't good enough, but now that it's kind of broken down, you're like, I think I love them, it was true love. It wasn't. You knew it wasn't. So don't get wrapped up in that shadow of like, like, I do love them and it is true love. If you felt at the time and you knew it wasn't, don't get caught up in that energy. And then for others, it's just saying, I feel like whatever this is, it's not the very end. It's going to come back around, but there's no love that can be pumped through this situation at the minute. So you need to just flow with life and let it take the journey it's supposed to. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Get grounded. Empaths are highly sensitive. Connect with nature. So, straight off the bat, for those of you this is to do with a relationship or another person, we've got two people dancing, and we've got they're mirroring each other. So I would like you to bear in mind that you're probably mirroring this other person's energy. Also, we've got one that's slightly dark and one that's slightly light. I just feel like this is you two dancing. You've got to let it flow. You've got to let the dance take. You've got to let it just. You've just got to free it. Let it flow. Let the dance go whatever way it's supposed to go. If, you know, now I'm being shown, you know, in like ballroom dancing and ice skating dancing or whatever, they do loads together, but then sometimes they go apart and then they do stuff apart and then they come back together. And that's what's being shown to me. This is a time for you. You're being tugged and pulled, and you're being a bit stuck because of the rejection side or the pain side that you're getting caught up in. And when you know this is right, you know you're being called somewhere and being pulled apart, but you're kind of fighting against it. Stop, trust it, let it take you. Don't make this path a bumpy road when it doesn't have to be. If you could just surrender and trust where your guides are pulling you. Protection. You are protected. Like, this is what I'm saying. So when you're feeling well alone, you're just like, this is awful, it's horrendous, this happened to me, this is all for your protection. It's all for your path. Like, it's all, like, all your guides are around you, protecting you. This is what you are here for. This is the pain that you signed up for. This is what you have to go through to clear something to get to the next step. So work on grounding your energy, getting grounded. I do feel like you guys are also empaths. You're very sensitive, so you're really affected by energy. Get your ass in nature. We know it helps you massively. Yeah, you've just got to trust it and surrender. But this is just phase. This is like phase. I'm just getting it. It's always phase. It's like phase one. As they say, it's like phase one has been done. You know, like I'm getting like a robotic voice where it's like, phase one. I don't know if initiated is the right word because it's already been done, but you're into phase two. Right, let's see what they've got to say on this. Mystic Moon Oracle. I'm not taking all of them, that doesn't feel right. But I did see abandoned and fresh start. This is all to do with learning self-worth. Separation, which is definitely for some of you. Right, victim. You're playing victim, keeping yourself tied up, so that you can be pulled to work with your tribe, whether your tribe is actual soul connections in the 3D, or this is your tribe, your soul spirit guides working with you from the other side. But you're keeping yourself tied up, and your tribe, whoever they are, trying to work with you. The return, because this person or this situation is going to return. You are highly admired. If this is another person, you are really admired by this other person, but this person has got issues and lessons to do with their pride and ego. Massively. This person could be dying without you, but would walk past you and not even bat an eyelid in the street and have you believing that they fucking hate you. They admire you and adore you. Look at this, and you're going to grow even further from this. We've got the transformation butterflies, the light, and look. What did I say earlier about ballroom dancing and ballet? Ice skating. Look at this. She's literally looks like, I know she's in the ballet, but one of the dancers that are dancing by herself in the light. She's doing her solo bit. This person admires you. And it's all to do with free will. And you must remember, everyone has free will, and it's the other person's free will whether they want to return or not. But this is and I'm being drawn to the fact that the person's arms are wide, and it's like, this is the distance, it's the separation. You both need space, okay, to work on yourself. You both need space to work on yourself. And finish with the self-care. Pile 3, self-care, please. Connect with your ancestors. Really work on that, because they're really trying to work with you. Chanting and music, so that's vibrations. Really work with vibrations, music, to help you be in the right vibration and energy. We've got soak in a bath, light some candles, get some essential oils, get some crystals out, soak, breathe, balance. Sex, don't have sex with anyone right now. What do I get from this? I'm actually just being really drawn to it. It's like hands. It's like nurturing. Nurture yourself. Obviously pleasuring yourself to help free up that energy. Even if you just need to connect and think about how, like, when you have sex with that person, and connect via the 5D with them. But I'm just really get passionate about yourself and what is sexy about yourself. Bring that energy into it, like how much you love yourself, how much you think you're sexy. Like, get back to that. Aromatherapy and positive affirmations. So this is you time now. Really soak, work on you, work on all aspects of your energy. We've got the chanting and chakras. We've got the sexual, like, pleasures, and and then positive affirmations and relaxation. You've got to work on yourself from all angles. But it's not the end of this, whatever this situation. So take this gap and this time to remind yourself that you are a star. Yeah? Okay, that's today's pick a pile. I send you guys so much love and light. Bye.